Hello, hello. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for the share. Appreciate it. Hope you've been well. Just wait a couple of seconds until maybe some others find me in their newsfeed. If you're here, say hello. I hope you had your family. Yep, we are. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, Patty. Yeah, today, so I had a plan. I had a card made. I wasn't too crazy about it, and it's not because I didn't like what I made. I didn't like how I positioned it, so I got to remake it and bring it to you on, I think I'm going to come back on Sunday night. My husband is back to, he works full time, but his summer months are the busiest, and he's not around on the weekends come June, July, August, and the weekend after Labor Day. So he's really not around. So I have a little bit more time as far as, if I want to come live here and there, not too much, but a little bit more. So if I just take that card that I planned on doing tonight and just work with it a little bit so that I like it better, I'll bring it to you on Sunday night. And so I'm making a confirmation that I will be here. Hold on, before I make that confirmation, I have to look at the date and make sure that date doesn't ring a bell. Yep, Sunday the 13th does not ring a bell. So I can come to you live on, I'm sorry, not the 13th. What is Sunday? Sunday is the 13th. Oh my goodness. It's already halfway through the month. Okay, yeah, I'll be here Sunday night at 7 o'clock with the card that I was originally going to share tonight. Anyway, thank you all for joining. I see a few others come in. Patty and Lynn, thanks for joining from Southern New Jersey. And Aura, thank you for joining. Any likes, loves, shares that you give, if you're sharing, please note it in the comments. Stacy, awesome. Yeah, for Sunday night, I guess. That's what you're saying. Awesome too, I think. So anyway, let's get moving. Let's get started. As you can see, I'm using these colors, but they're going on two different cards. So the style of the card is going to be the same tonight, but the colors are going to be different. And these cards are focused around pen flowers. This and Scallop Contours are my two favorite dies from this year's catalog. I've used them so much already. I created a bunch of graduation cards with these, and let's see, what else have I done? I've just been creating like crazy. Tomorrow night I have a team meeting, and it's mystery stamping, which I haven't attempted here in this group yet. I'm not that brave yet, so I'm going to try it out with my team. So tomorrow night we have a team meeting, and we're doing mystery stamping. And what was the point of me telling you that? I don't recall. Anyway. Oh, I know why. Because I'm using Scallop Contours in my mystery stamping tomorrow night with my team. I don't know what they're using, but I'm using Scallop Contours. Anyway, so if it works out there, maybe I'll bring it here, Oh, Gloria, hi. You're on vacation. You chilling out, relaxing right now? Watching a little paper papillion, are you? It's nice to see you away again, enjoying your trips that you love so much. Anyway, we have this paper, Your Peach Designer Series paper. I don't have the stamp set of or dies to this. I only have the paper. So I created a card that I could showcase the paper. I will probably get the stamp set and dies because there's some really cute sentiments in it, but I haven't yet. I've got to take it easy a little bit. And I just got my delivery of the new kits that we have going on. So I'll have to show you those. Maybe I'll save that for Sunday night. And here we are, as you could see, I'm sorry if I shook the camera, hand pen designer series paper. As you could see how much I've used this, and this is not my first pack, this is my second pack. This is how much I've used this so far. So 2 of my favorites, my designer series paper favorites and my die favorites. Now I've already die cut everything in here, so the items that I'm focusing on, hopefully, you know what, let me take this out of the clear plastic, is the scallop, these flowers, this flower, and these leaves. So we're not using this one tonight, and we're not using that, but the leaves and these all the flowers and the scallop. So I've already pre-done that. Since we're doing 2 cards, I didn't want to take too much time. And then we're using Blossoms in Bloom just for the sentiments. So I'm using Happy Birthday, and maybe I'll change it up tonight and just say thank you or get well soon. I am also using Quiet Meadow, and I'm using just the splatter from the Quiet Meadow. I love this set. This is my favorite. In fact, my scrapbook class is focused around this set this coming Saturday, along with the dies that go with that, which are Meadow dies. And like I said, we're using these 2 colors on the different cards. So let's get started. I will move this all over, and the gems, the jewels are in, and I'm very excited about the in color jewels being in. Placing my order, I placed an order for my in color club and a couple of extras, and then I'm going to probably place additional order, and I'll tell you about that later. And then I'm using champagne rhinestones as well. So put that on the side. Now here's my packet. Okay, this side is the peach, this side is the hand penned. So we'll start with the peach first. And this is normally what a card kit would look like too. You would get all your supplies, and all of this would be inside one plastic bag like that. So since I pre-did everything, I wanted to make sure that I didn't lose any pieces. Hi, Kathleen, Diana. Let me see who else is here. Nancy, that's who I could see so far. Aura, thank you for the shares. I appreciate that. We'll get to watch for a bit until you leave for church. Aw, thanks for joining, even if it's just for a little while. Okay, so I'll have this on the blog. I don't know if I'll have it tomorrow. I still owe you guys one more card from last week. I posted one, but not the other. So I have to do that still. A little behind on posting. So this is a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of thick white cardstock, which is always used for the base. And then I have these pieces here from the You're a Peach. This side is actually part of my kit, which I'll show you later, the June Creative Workshop. So we'll do that. What we're going to do with the stripe side is bring that, let me get my mat. That's going to go okay, I'm going to open it up, and so it's going to go right here. And this happens to be oh no, wrong, doesn't go there, goes on this piece. Whew, caught that. So it's a 1 inch by 5 3/8. I'll have this on, when I post this, the measurements will be there, of course. Okay, and then this is 1.5 inch by 5 3/8, but the next step to this is, hold on one second, I need my card. Okay, we're going to take the scallop edge, this is Calypso Coral, and put some adhesive going behind there, and then line this up. So my scallop piece is a little bigger, and then we'll trim it down once it's on the card. Okay, and then that is going to go on top of here like that. But before I do that, we need that splatter I talked about, And we need the Calypso Coral. And we'll splatter Calypso Coral here. I think that's good. Yeah, I don't want too much. Actually, now that it's stamped off, I'll add a little bit more since it's stamped off. Won't be too bright, or too much. And then I'm going to clean it off so I don't forget that it needs to be cleaned when I put it into the other color. Okay, now that that splatter's done, we can add it to the card. And I just want actually, that's too far to that side. Okay, and now I can trim these excess pieces off. If I could get my, hopefully you guys aren't hearing the fan. I have a tiny fan sitting on my desk blowing in this direction. My husband hasn't had time to put my AC in down here. Oops. I have to go over to my big, oh no, that's okay. Sometimes when it's going through too many pieces of cardstock, I need my big trimmer. My guillotine trimmer. The other one, the big guillotine trimmer. But this seems to be okay. All right. Oh, no worries. If you're late, Tammy and Lois, you can always catch up. You're not missing too much. All right. So now I have this strip right here, and I'm going to stamp, I think I'll use Happy Birthday. We can always use a birthday card. And I'm going to use Calypso Coral. Actually, that is not dark enough for me. Needs to be a bit darker. My hand was not pressing hard enough. Better. Much better. Okay. And that will trim down in a few minutes. Now let's get this adhered to the card. And I'm going to use liquid glue here so I can maneuver it a bit. And it's just, this piece is just slightly, it's 1/8 of an inch smaller than the base. So I want to be sure that I'm able to maneuver it so that you see just that 1/8 of an inch on all 4 sides, what you do. Now, you could use dimensionals here, but I didn't want to bulk it up too much because I do have to get this in the mail to somebody. It's not being hand delivered, so I don't want to bulk it up too much. And there you have it. Now we're going to take, oh, let's do, before we decorate the outside, let's do the inside. So here's my envelope. And let's do the inside. So we have the same thing. We have a nice long piece of Calypso Coral that is from the hand penned, and a piece of Designer Series paper. And then we'll put that here. And since my trimmer's giving me a little trouble, I don't generally like to use scissors for this, but my trimmer's giving me a little trouble right now. So we'll just cut that off. And then adhere it. So I'm guessing, since nobody commented that they can hear the fan and it's annoying, that it's okay. And there's the inside. So this makes for a nice thick card. It feels, you know, substantial when it's in somebody's hands when you add that extra layer of cardstock. Now, I don't always do that, but when I'm putting it up against a white piece of base, depending on what's going on the inside, in this case it's just this, it's not going to be any die cut flowers or anything like that, although I might stick a leaf in there if I have extra. I can't remember how many I die cut out, but that's your inside. So that looks pretty, right? Now let's work on the outside, and we'll trim this down. We'll trim down the happy birthday first. You know what I think I need to do with this? I'm seeing glue on my blade, so I am needing to clean that. Okay. And maybe just a little bit more. Sliver. Okay, yeah, there's glue on there. I need to get that off. Okay. Alrighty. So what did I do? Today was, well, this is day 3 in a row. I need to get back on the gym bandwagon because, you know, since June of last year, I was doing okay with the whole COVID, being at home, not eating too much, and certainly I wasn't exercising though. So I put on, don't judge, but I put on 13 pounds. I am not happy. And I feel it. And then my daughter said to me the other day, Mom, you don't look so good. Meaning, she said she didn't feel like I looked healthy. And honestly, you know, 13 pounds does a number on you, right? Now, I'm sharing something very personal here. So I got myself back in the gym slowly. I've been going with a friend to one particular place, and it's not my favorite place. But I have been making a donation every month to the gym that I've belonged to since 2012. And here and there, I would go back and forth, back and forth. So you see what I'm doing, obviously, when I'm chit-chatting. I'm getting all these little pieces out. So I've been making that donation every month, and occasionally I go, and then I stop, and then I go again, and then I stop. So now I'm on day 3 in a row. So I'm going to the other gym with my friend until my 10, I got a pack of 10 runs out. It's like for the 50 and over crowd. So I've been going there. And then I started on Monday also in my gym that I've been making this donation to. So it's 3 days in a row. I get up at 6:20. That way my husband can drop me off, and then I walk home when I'm done. I stay there for about an hour. I do the machines, and it's been making me feel better. So I'm going to cut this down a little bit. It's still too thick. So yeah. You know, I've had that up and down cycle my whole life. You know, there are times when I look great, and other times when I look terrible, and, you know. But anyway, so I'm putting it out there. You guys have to make me accountable. 13, lucky girl. I got more than that. You know, 13's a lucky, good luck number in Italian. I'm Italian. My dad used to wear it on. In fact, I have his charm. My dad used to wear it on his necklace. Okay, so now we're all ready. I told you my story. And then I went to the dentist too. So I got home, went in the shower, and then went to the dentist. Ugh. But that was just for a cleaning. Everything looks fine. So no biggie there. Cleaning is getting to be torture too, though. I'll tell you that. So now I'm going to start layering these. And I'm going to put some glue dots behind the pieces that I'm layering. Okay. And we'll go here. You know, and if you guys don't want to hear my silly stories, I won't tell you. Because we all got something, right? And when my daughter told me that, she was not trying to be mean, but she knows that, you know, when I get like that, I get a little crabby and I don't feel so good about it. So she wants me to make sure that I'm feeling good about myself always. Okay, let's put this down here, right about here. So you see how I'm just playing. Now I'm following my sample. So I have an idea of where I want to put this. And then what else did I do today? I had to create some graduation cards. A couple of the girls on my block graduated, their sisters. So one graduated college and one graduated high school. So they are busy. And this family's been like, they've been like sisters to my daughter since we lived on this street for almost 20 years. So they're like family. And now I think I'm going to go around here. Now, if I have to move them, I'm not going to glue it too tight, too much right now. Let's see. And then this about here. And then we need this one. And it's all glue dots. And it's easy to move around a glue dot, in my opinion, if I have to. Okay, let's leave that. And then this one will go down here. But where's the sentiment that oh, there it is. Okay. So that's going to go up here. And that's really going to determine where I keep these leaves. And so far, so good. So I'm going to put some dimensionals behind here. And I have some that are half, you know, these little pieces of the side. What I do when I clean up all the inside, I kind of pull them all off and put them on a half-used one and keep them all together. And then we'll put that. So this is where the bulk comes in, but not too bulky. So I didn't want to make it too bulky. And I'm seeing that I really want to pull this up a bit and bring this up a bit. So I'm going to pull these up. That's why I didn't want to make it too tight on here or stick it too well, because I want to move it a bit. I probably, for the next card, will put the sentiment down first before I start putting everything else down. I'll just put a dimensional in the middle, so that way I can mark where I want to put things. And then this one will go here. And then this is the last one. And that'll go around there. So this peach paper is being used in a totally different way, right? Like not with the peach stamp or the peach dyes. I don't even know what's in the dyes, actually. And the other thing is, this is Old Olive, and the paper doesn't say Old Olive. It says Pear Pizzazz, but I felt like the Pear Pizzazz was just a little too light for me. Oh, I don't need this big thing because I already took them out. Here are my gems. These are the champagne jewels. I'll put one up here. It goes nicely with this Calypso coral. Let's see, another one here. And then, oh, maybe I'll, yep, that's okay. We'll leave that there. And then this smaller one down here. So really, how quick and easy was that? Once you have all your pieces die cut, how about we put a leaf in here? I have this leaf left over. Why don't I just go like that? Let's see. Let's get a glue dot in there. The other thing I could have done, which I didn't think to do, I don't know why I didn't do it, is thread, white linen thread, or even white thread or linen thread, actually. I'm gonna put a dab of glue here just to hold that down. Okay. And that's card number 1. Aren't the colors pretty? I love it. I'm not really an orange person. I'm a pink person, but I like this. I like the colors in this paper. And, you know, you have the blues in this paper too. You don't see it in this one, but there are the blues in the paper. Okay, let's go on to card number 2, and we'll do a different color scheme. Oh, before I do that, look at this folder. See it? I figured I'd try it, and I did it on vellum. Look at how sharp that is. Can you see that? Isn't that really sharp? I don't know. I'm going to have to use this. Maybe I'll use it on Sunday, along with the other card that I had in mind. So don't forget, join me Sunday night at 7 o'clock. I'm going to come live. My husband will just be getting home probably around then because he just got home. Now, what time is it? Yep, after 7. Okay, so card number 2. Oh, hey, Heather. How are you? Thanks for joining. Okay, so this is now the hand-penned designer series paper, and here's the packet, and the gems are in there as well. So if I say I need my gems, that's where they are. Okay, same thing, 5.5 by 8.5. So you know how this is being formed now. Now let me make, this seems so big. Nope, it's the right size. Okay, so let's do these colors now. So I chose this pattern, which is a beautiful pattern in this paper. The other side is this, which is also a beautiful pattern in this paper. I made a couple of other cards with this paper. Let's see. This is the side that I need. Okay. And then I'll put it on here. It doesn't matter that it's not even because these edges are going to get cut off. And I put them down, and then this is going to go here. Now this is from the hydrangea paper, and look at how pretty that just goes, right? So I was on a mission to find that paper, a paper that matched this, or I was going to do some water brush painting, with the water painter, some of the lines. That's what I was going to do. And then I realized I had this. So it saved some time there. Now this goes here. And stay tuned to the end because these will be drawn for a prize patrol for last week's shares and commenters. So if you're on here and you're liking or giving me hearts, you can be entered. I noticed that tonight, actually. I don't think I've ever noticed it before, but there are people that are liking and giving me hearts, but not commenting, saying hello or anything like that. So if you don't say anything, you're not eligible to be entered into the prize patrol drawing. So I would love it for you to be entered into the drawing, but you have to give me a shout out. Is that embossing folder new? Yes, it is, Kathleen. It is in the annual catalog. I think there's a stamp. I can't be 100% sure, but I think there's a stamp like this. I'll have to look. That was in the mini catalog. I don't think the folder was. I'll have to look, but this is definitely in. That is definitely in the annual catalog. Okay, now we can, we're going to stamp the splatter. And then I'm going to use Get Well Soon on my sentiment because I want to use something different out of the set instead of Happy Birthday. So whoever gets it, if you don't need a Get Well Soon, you could switch it out. It's only on dimensionals, the sentiment, so it's easy to pull off. I feel like I sometimes just gravitate toward the Happy Birthday and I don't give any other stamps any kind of love, you know? So here we go. I'm just gonna cut this down actually with a scissor this time because my cutter is too gluey. And this is a nice long scissor so I can get one full cut across there. Okay, let's do the inside. There's nothing on the envelope. I mean, if you wanted to decorate the envelope, I guess you could put some of the die cuts around here, but that might get a little wonky in the mail unless it was something you were hand delivering. So now this is going to be for the inside of the card. I think that's a little big. You know what? Why don't we do some? Now that we have this card, let's do... Oh, this one is going to go to the sharers, by the way. I wanted to say that first. But now let's just go ahead and try this and get some of this white thread. Let's do something different on this one. All right. So this is bigger than the card. So we're going to cut it off. And this one is going to go to, when this one's finished, the commenter from last week. All right. Now this is on sale. It's 50% off. So this is Blushing Bride twine or thread, and this is white. So it's a pack of white and Blushing Bride, and it's 50% off. I have my catalog over here on my desk. I could check to see how much that would be, but just FYI. That is 50% off. And the dies that I used last week, the wrapped bouquet dies, they are also 50% off. The stamp set is not on sale, but it is going to be retiring, the wrapped bouquet that I did the other night. So I wanted to mention that because I didn't think that it was on sale. And then my friend Patty here knew it was, so she corrected me. And I want to make sure I said that to you guys tonight, that it was on sale. So here's my, I always got to show you my new toy, my nifty little Scotch tape holder that I keep clipped to my desk now. And it also turns. Isn't that cool? $5.99. I got my little gadget. I don't often buy little gadgets. I'm not a gadget person, but that's a very useful gadget. So if anybody needs one, you can go to CVS or whatever drugstore and pick one up. $5.99. And if you have a coupon, you know how that goes. Is it, Kathleen? So the thread, the thread that I just showed you guys is about $3. That's a great deal. Can't go wrong with $3. Kind of like my $5.99 Scotch tape dispenser. I love having it to the right of me. It's so cool. Silly things make me happy. Now I'm just gonna knot that. Silly but useful. It's not really silly because it's really very useful to me. So I shouldn't say it's silly. All right, yeah, that's cool, right? To have a little bit of thread on there, and then we'll do the same here. How about that? Let's do the same here. Lois says, I got one of those tape gadget from Amazon. Love it on my table. Yep. Gotta love it. I never checked Amazon because I didn't think about it because I saw it in the drugstore. So I picked it up. I happened to be in that stationery aisle looking for some, I don't remember what I was looking for. And I saw it. But yeah, I'm sure Amazon's got a good deal going on with something like that too. And then I'll put this up here. How's that? Because I have the flowers on the bottom. Let's put this up here and just go like that. I know that's even bigger than I need it, but I'll leave it like that. Oh, hey, Quantella. Hi, Christine. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you. Those are Quantella, Christine, they're Tammy, they're team members that are joining tonight. I'm so glad you guys could make it. So they could tell you, I was just telling everybody about mystery stamping tomorrow night for anybody, any of you guys that are going to be joining team meeting tomorrow night. I did put the measurements out there on our team page. So you guys are going to be like my test. I have never done mystery stamping. Now, mystery stamping has been out there for a while now with different groups, and I've never tried it. I haven't played, and I haven't done it myself. So we're going to see how it goes tomorrow. Now we can glue this one on top here. And if it goes well, oh, almost forgot my fancy Scotch tape dispenser. Okay. And if it goes well, then I'll do it here if you guys are interested in it. Have any of you, do you guys like mystery stamping? Anyone who's already participated in it? Can you give me your opinion of it? I'd like to know. Oh, and Karen, another team member, is here. Oh, all my team is joining. I'm excited. So this is the first card for anybody joining a little bit after. We did this one first, and we're doing this one in the same manner. However, this time I added some white thread or white twine. I think it's called thread in this case. The linen thread and what is it called? Twine, snail mail twine combo. All right. So now on this one, I have to punch. I can't believe I forgot to do all these little thingies. Oh, here it is. But anyway, it gives me a chance to look up and chat while I am cleaning out all these little pieces on the inside. Getting all of those out. So Lois says she's never done mystery stamping, but you've seen it. Okay. And do people seem to, oh, I gotta move these, I'm gonna lose them, like it from your opinion? Sorry, running, oh, nope, no worries. Just in case, Karen, this is not our team meeting. Our team meeting is tomorrow night, if you're joining. Does anybody else have an opinion about it? I'd be curious to know. Now here, I did these purple leaves, you know, typical green leaves, right? And I could have probably done them in, I think, mint macaron, which I could have, might do it. And done the flowers and the purple, but that's not the route that I went for this. But it still looks good. You see what I mean with the mint macaron leaves? I should have really done that, but I don't want to change it now. We're almost there. So let's do, like I said earlier, I'm going to put the sentiment down first with one glue dot, one dimensional, and then work around it. And let's see how it builds up from there. It's probably easier than the way I did it on the first card. So one dimensional in the middle, so then I can work around that sentiment. Okay, so I'll take a purple leaf and throw it in there with a glue dot. Okay, this will go here. have another big one? Oh, here it is. Okay. And then this will go, well, actually, before I put that down, I think I'm going to put this down this time. I'll put a couple of glue dots here. And this will go in here. And this will go here. Yeah, I think it's better to build it like this. Let's see. Let's see. And then this will go behind. And a white one. A purple one will go on top. And then we'll take this purple one. And bring it down here. And then this yellow one. Dawn Glitterpit of Glitter Pit does a mystery stamping. Oh, never saw it. Never saw it. And let's see, I need one more here. What color do I need? Purple. That's white. Purple. Yeah, that's purple, purple. And then this will go here. And I am going to put a little bit of liquid glue behind here because it's just sticking out. Ooh, that's a lot of liquid glue. And a little here too. Just want to stick it down a little bit. Maybe a drop here as well. What color is that yellow flower? It is Daffodil Delight, because even though it looks a little bit softer in here, I think it is a little softer. It says on the paper Daffodil Delight. Now, I think it's a little bit bright, but that's just me. I'm not really a bright color person. I don't love bright colors that much. Let's throw this in here. This is the leaf. Do I have a bigger one like that? I don't. All right, let's throw that one in there. I'll throw a little glue. And then we'll get some gems too. Looks like the tail of a dolphin. Okay. So there is the, oh no, we got to put the gems on. And I said they were right here. Now I have these are the In Color Fresh Freesia, but on my sample, I feel like they're too, I don't know. I'm going to try these, which are soft succulent, right here, instead of the Fresh Freesia. So I'm going to try those instead and see the difference between the two when I show you the original, if you even notice it. Let's see. I'll take one big one. Soft succulent kind of gets lost in there, though, too. Maybe here. Let's see. We'll just see it. You guys will tell me what we need to do. Think about here. Those get a little lost. We'll see. All right. Let me put this on this side and I'll bring over the original, the first one. And so there's the difference with the twine. You don't really see it. It's not all that noticeable, right? But it's there. And then this without. And then the insides, right? So I like it. I do like the inside better with the twine. I might even pull this up and if I can do it carefully. But I really, okay, favorites. Which one's a favorite? I bet you I know. Which one's the favorites? Calypso, #1, or Highland Heather, #2? HH or CC? Calypso Coral, CC, Highland Heather, HH. That's the way we should do it. Okay. While those are coming through, let me just show you the original on, well, this one's exactly the same. No difference there. And this one has one gem over the other. You know what? Now that I'm looking at this one, I'm thinking that the Fresh Freesia gem does show up more. So I might have to change it out. Let's see. Highland Heather, Calypso Coral. Looks like Calypso Coral so far. So we have, I see 3 Calypso Coral, 1 Highland Heather. I don't know if anybody else responded, but that's all I see. Fresh Freesia gems. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right, Patty. I'm agreeing with you. I thought they would show up more here, but they don't. These show up more. So I'll have to switch that out for the winner. Okay. So I'm putting these that I made already that were my samples, and these will stay here. So what did I want to show you before? Oh, let me just talk about the kit. Now, I am adding something to the kit. I made myself some notes so I don't forget what to tell you guys. The June Creative Workshop. Okay, this is what the packet will look like. Okay, let me move these for a second. So if anybody wants to stick around and hear this before I do Prize Patrol, packets look like this. They're 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. You've seen, if you're on my newsletter and on my blog and on my YouTube, you will have seen the little infomercial for this and the details. The one detail I did not add was that this particular kit is priced at $35. I don't normally, for 4 cards, it's usually $50 for 4 cards, but this particular kit is being priced at, spend $35 in my online store and you'll receive this kit for free. So I'm going to go fast. So that's #1, #2, #3, and #4. Okay. So those are the 4 cards. They're really lovely. They all have white cardstock, thick white card bases. So $35 minimum purchase in my online store gets you the cards for free. However, there will be a $5 PayPal invoice once I see that you've used the host code. It's in the description here and it's all over all the social media information that I sent out. However, if you bump it up to $50, I am going to, since these are back in stock, I'm going to include a pack of the 2021-2023 in color gems. And these are really beautiful. I love them. They're the best gems I've seen so far. So $35 minimum gets you the kit for free, plus a $5 shipping fee via PayPal or Venmo, whichever you prefer. And then a $50 purchase gets you the kit for free, the gems, plus a $5 shipping invoice. If your order goes to 100, then you get the gems, the cards, the gems, and then the shipping is free with a $100 plus order, okay? And then on top of that, for every 50 you spend, you get, I don't have my punch card, the customer appreciation punch card with me. I can't find what I did with mine, but I have to have those made up. If you're on my newsletter, I'm going to put it here in my Facebook group too. If you're on my newsletter, you would have gotten it, and I had asked that you print it out, date every box with the date that you spent at least $50. So if you spent $50, you check a box and the date. If you spent $100, you can check 2 boxes. $150, you check 3 boxes, okay? That's how that works. But if you only spend $35, then you don't check a box, okay? So if your order goes up to 50, you get to check a box too. And then at the end of 10 squares being filled, you get to pick out a free stamp set for $25 or less. Now, originally I had said that would be in my newsletter. I had said I was starting in May, but it's retroactive to January of this year. It's something I should have started in January, but I didn't think about it. So I want it to go back to January. So many of you have 6, 7 boxes already checked off because I'm keeping track on my end as well. But you need to keep track of that, and you need to snapshot it and email it to me when you have filled up all your boxes, and then I'll check the dates and make sure everything is good on my end, okay? So that's that. If you have any questions, just don't hesitate to email me with any questions at abay@thepaperpavilion.com. So I wanted to clarify those two things. We talked about on Sunday, I'm going to be back at 7 p.m. Eastern time with the card that I was originally going to make tonight, but I wasn't satisfied with it, so I'll do it on Sunday evening. My July 24th retreat is a go. So anybody that's on here and coming to the retreat, I'll get the information to you shortly as far as payment and things like that. The confirmation. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to do my May customer orders. I like to, at the end of each month, put all of your names, regardless of whether you get a free kit or whatever, but I like to put all of your names that have ordered with me in 1 month into the fishbowl and pull out a name, and I forgot to do that tonight. So I'm going to do it on Sunday night, all right? So everybody that purchased from me in May, your name's going in the fishbowl, and I'm going to pull for a prize. Okay, and let's see, what else? That's it. Those are, oh wait, do I have something on the back? Oh yeah, the kits. I wrote down kits. I don't want to forget to talk to you about the kits, but I'm going to do that on Sunday. So this is one of them, and this is one of the kits. This is old. So this had retired, but now they brought it back. So that's why it's labeled with a number, because it was in my BOGO, but they brought it back. So I'm glad I still have one. And this is one of those kits, but I'll save that for Sunday night. So I'm sure you guys are ready for Prize Patrol, right? So let's go with the shares first, and that is right here. This is the shared card. Laura Aiello. Laura is not here tonight, I bet you, because she is on vacation. I know that. Laura, congratulations. I know you might watch the replay. You won. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that. And then the comments. Janie Fox. Janie, congratulations this is for the comments from last week. Congratulations. I have both of your addresses. You have obviously won here before. So congratulations to Laura and to Janie on winning your Prize Patrol tonight. Thank you for joining me tonight, and I hope that I see you guys back here Sunday night at 7 o'clock. I'll put up a Facebook post probably on Saturday, or if I remember on Friday, I'll do it. Friday is my anniversary, 27 years. So we're having my husband's brother and his husband over. So my daughter, we call them the uncles. So we're having the uncles over on Friday night to celebrate our 27th anniversary with us, which will be nice. And what else are we doing Friday? So we're just going to have some pizza and, Italian food we're ordering in. We're not going to cook anything on Friday. So anyway, that's what I'm doing Friday. And then Saturday, I have a whole bunch of errands to do. And then Sunday, I don't know. I haven't looked at the weather. Maybe my daughter and I will go to the beach. We'll see. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of the week and a great weekend. And I'll see you guys on Sunday night. Bye-bye.